It's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, it is another crochet hair install video. In today's crochet hair, as you also saw from the title, it is an ocean wave hair. I know I recently did an ocean wave hair, but that's neither here nor there. I wanted a 613 ocean wave hair. Now this particular ocean wave hair I bought from Amazon. I bought from two different vendors on Amazon. I'll link both specifically down below and put a picture of each on screen, because you know Amazon just be throwing things, just be having nondescript. They don't really be labeled. It's the luck of the draw on which vendor is who, because you could type in ocean wave on Amazon. It's going to give you a lot of different options. For me, I wanted a 613 ombre ocean wave though, because I just recently did a 613 ombre go-go curl and I loved it for vacation. Spoiler alert, I have another vacation coming up again. For a week from today, I should be on the sunny beaches of Tulum, and I really love the 613 vibe of that go-go curl, and I've always said ocean waves aren't water friendly, but I tried one in recent swim lessons and it did alright. It did okay. And I was like, I want 613, but I don't know what kind of vibe I want. I think I want this kind of vibe, and it's an ocean wave kind of vibe. I think you can see that both are ocean waves. One just looks a little deeper of a wave. This looks like a little bit lighter of a wave. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but this is also a bit shinier. It's like much more shiny than this one. This one has a little less of a shine to it. In real life, this is almost like, woo, it's like Barbie doll hair. Whereas this has a little bit more of a natural feel, a little bit higher of a density. It just feels much better. Again, I bought them from two different vendors. The 613 is titled 1B 27 613. So it's supposed to be an effect of a 1B, so a darker color, the 27, and then the 613. The other version is known as the 1B 30 27, and it's supposed to be, again, at the top, a 1B, a 30, and a 27. I like these 27s more than I like this 27. I don't know, this 27 looks a bit more blonder, looks a lot blonder than the 27 ends on this one. I think it blended a lot better with my last version. I think because I got them from the same vendor. This I'm a little worried about the blend on. Also, it's two different lengths, as you can see. This is 18 inches. This is 22 inches. I believe I'm just going to cut at the bottom, like maybe just cut this little bit before I even get to installing, so I don't have to deal with that at the end. But again, the one that I'll just call 3027. 3027 is 18. The 27 613, which looks very white on screen, very white, that is 22 inches. Both come with 6 individual bundles. So effectively, I have probably 12 bundles in total. 6 of this, 6 of this. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the go-go curl that I installed last two, where I'll just be picking up one strand of each and installing it that way. I want an even distribution of the 27 613 as the 30 27. And I know they're kind of different, but again, I just want a unique look. But let's get into my braid pattern before we get started. I do have 10 braids all going straight back, coalescing into a little bun in the back of my head. Now, without further ado, I will stop rambling and I will get to installing this ocean wave hair.
Starting this install, I already knew the 613 was going to be a problem. Hair was tangling up and wanting to stay attached to each other. Again, looks very shiny. And then it didn't even want to split. I didn't even want to split it. It looked like it was going to be a mess. It was already a mess trying to pull a strand. Splitting, I said, no, we're not even going to do that. But to install this hair, all I'm going to do is what I always do. Push my crochet needle through my braid, attach the hair to the end of that needle, then pull both the hair and the needle through enough that a loop is created. And then this hair being the hair that it is, you are going to want to knot it 2 to 3 times. Grabbing a 30-27 strand. Now this looks like a normal crochet hair type, looks sturdy, and I install it just like I did the 613 strand, pushing my crochet needle through. I'm going to repeat this process all throughout my head, alternating between the 613 strand and the 30-27 strand. But I can already tell you, the people who watch my videos and are like, I'm going to buy it, before they even see the review, don't buy this 613 strands. That is bad. bad quality hair. So don't even think about the 613. I'm letting you know right now. The link that I'm linking down below, I'm linking it so you know what not to get. You do not get the 613 strands, the 27 or the 3027 strands, much better quality hair. I recently got asked in a video, do I apply hair around the little bun in the back of my head that is braided up, or do I apply hair through it? I apply hair through it. It is a braided bun, so it is no problem at all to push the crochet needle through and apply hair to it that way. I also got a comment saying that it's harder to apply hair in the back. It might be just force of nature because I've been applying crochet hair for years upon years now, but it's just the same mechanism. Although I can't see what's going on, I think I just know the hand movement so methodically that it doesn't hurt the back. So I don't have any issues applying hair to the back at this point, but I have been, again, applying crochet hair for 8 years. I don't need to be looking in a mirror. I most of the time am not looking into a mirror. I can do this sitting in front of a TV. Front, you guys know I invisible knot the hair, and I want to show you a slowed down version of what that looks like. So I push the crochet needle through, create the loop, and instead of bringing both strands through, I'm bringing one strand through, and to make it more secure, I bring that strand through one more time, and it creates a very small knot. This is invisible knotting, and this is adding a level of security by doing it twice. Again, another slowed down version. And one of you guys suggested me pointing the crochet needle down when I do the front. So I've started doing that, but I'm going to pull the one strand through, not both, and then pull the one strand through again. And if you notice, the knot is much, much smaller. You want a much smaller knot in the front because that is what people see. And you don't want to have people seeing a huge knot. And that's why it's called invisible. Is it literally invisible? No, but it is minuscule. And I will repeat that process for the front. I'd say 1 inch or maybe even a 1/2 inch of the hair.
So now this is the finished look. I'll insert a turnaround so you can see it is all 18 to 22 inches uncut, although I did cut up to 18 inches on the 613 so that I didn't have to do that later. I used 3 packs of the 27 613 and 3 packs of the 30 27 to achieve this look. I wanted to use equal parts of the hair. I did try to split a little bit. This hair is hard to equate to splitting because it's not pre-section loops. It's like each loop out of the pack is a different size. So if I tell you I split it once, it depends on the size of it. I mean, some were bigger, some were smaller. It's more bulk hair than it is pre-stretched hair. So if you're a beginner installing hair, this probably isn't very beginner friendly because I know you guys like the predefined sections a bit more. I would say, I know I talked about it beforehand, but it's even more staggering that that 1B on that 27 613 is a lot more staggering. But I think when I covered it up, because I did try to use a lot more of the 30 27 in this layer, and in the back really concentrate that 27 613. So I think it looks all right, but you guys tell me and be the judge down below. Overall, I would say it's very lightweight, which is something I want for, again, whether that's going to be 90. It's going to be a 90 humid time down there. It's not thick like that GG curl from Afri Natural. That's nothing you want to take to nobody's beach location. You're going to get very warm. This is very lightweight. Doesn't feel heavy on my head at all. It is a very soft hair, so you're going to want to triple knot it. I did show my invisible knot method in the front, so you guys captured that in my install, but in the back where you're not seeing it, definitely triple knot this hair because it is soft, silky, all of that good stuff. I think overall I created a very natural looking hairline in the front, which I always aim to do, and I think looks very, very nice. It is gonna give me a little bit of pause again. I'm going on my trip with this hair. This isn't gonna be a situation like that GG curl where I take it out before Tulum. No, I'm wearing this into Tulum. I do have some concerns with the wave in water. I do have a concern with the softness of it. It's soft, it's bouncy, it feels good. But one thing about my channel, I do not just leave you hanging with the install. This is just day one. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how it's going to interact, but I will, and I will share that with you guys in a subsequent review. So make sure you're subscribed, locked in, tuned in so that you can see that review video. I'll bring you all the content that I can in that and have that notification bell so you're alerted when that video arises. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 to keep up with my shenanigans in real time. TikTok at Lia Lavon, which is a few more shenanigans and a bit more real time. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.